What's up, everybody? It's In Those Jeans Reacts. I'm Jordan. Today is Friday, so we have Pentatonix. You guys, or actually I had one person, I should have wrote down the name of the person, sent me a whole list of Pentatonix songs. Some of them I've heard before, but a lot of them I have not. I mean, I've heard the originals, but I haven't heard the Pentatonix version. So all those songs being added to the bag, that's going to give me a whole lot of songs. To probably tell you the truth, with what I already have in here, will probably last me at least through the year, especially since I do it once a week. But yeah, so that's fun for me, and I'm excited because, like I said, I didn't even know that they had sang some of these songs, so that's exciting for me. But I'm gonna go ahead and jump into the bag, see what we're getting this week. Says this is original. Let me type it in case I spelled something wrong. And I definitely did. I didn't spell it wrong, I just can't read my own handwriting. Easy Love is what it is. I'm excited about this because I've loved all their originals, and this is a newer original. It has Matt in it, and we have not done a lot of originals with Matt in it on this channel, I don't believe. So that makes me super happy. But yeah. I'm sure you guys noticed last week that we got blocked again, but it got released. It's becoming an every week thing. I think I've been blocked by Pentatonix more than I haven't been blocked. And that's with doing them at least once a week we've been doing this channel almost a year now. So, I mean, you can add it up and figure it out, but like, I think we're on like a 80 to 20, 80% of the time we get blocked, 20% of the time we don't. So, but they usually release it within 2 or 3 days. So you guys see it, you just see it late. But I'm jumping into it. You guys hit that like button, comment down below, subscribe to the channel. It already sounds like they're using music.
I used to be emotional with the ups and downs of what you're wearing now. I couldn't see a little, I couldn't breathe a little. Always another consequence, never confidence when I was out with friends. I couldn't see a little, they never let me breathe a little. But you came around, showed me what love's about. Thought I never wanna settle down, but with you I do. Wish I knew from the start, love this good won't fall apart. Giving up would be the hardest part, cause with you I got that easy love. Yeah, I got that easy love. Yeah, you give me that easy love. I got that easy love. Oh, I used to lay awake at night.
Look, this is going to be another original that frustrates me because this is another song that sounds like it should be a radio played song. And I'm sure it wasn't just because they're a cappella and not a lot of people know, well, a lot of people know who they are, but they don't have the following that they should have, is I guess how I should word it. But yeah, like immediately they came in and it sounded like instruments playing, and I'll probably get hate from the other acapella groups that I listen to, but I don't know if they watch my Pentatonix videos anyways. But there's something about the way that Mitch, Kirsty, and Scott, depending on who's doing the background noises, there's something about the way that they use their voices differently, that they can sound like a guitar, they can sound like a piano, they can sound like all these different instruments. And maybe it's because they've been doing it for so long, I don't know, but they do it differently than these other groups. Like other groups I can kind of pinpoint like that it's their voices, but with Pentatonix, I just don't know. It's just, and I've also mentioned a lot of times they sound like a violin. Like it's just something about the way that they layer their voices. They can make these instrumental sounds, and it's just so perfect. And then, of course, Kevin and Matt both sounded just like bass drums and a bass guitar. Like they're always perfect. And Scott's voice, this is the softer side. I always talk about how much I enjoy his like gritty, like kind of rocker style, but this part of his voice is beautiful as well. But all right, let's continue.
At night thinking, oh my God, this love ain't right. I couldn't breathe a little, they never let me sleep a little. Now I can't go to sleep for the right reasons, cause we're too busy running on every feeling. Oh no, it's true, you came around, show me what love's about. Thought I never wanna settle down, but with you I do. Wish I knew from the start, love is good, don't fall apart. Giving up would be the hardest part, cause with you I got that easy love. I got that easy love. Yeah, give me that easy love. I got that easy love.
All right, so there's a part that Kevin was doing with the drum where I only heard it twice, but it was like a fast drum, and it sounded like it's more. It was like, but the way that he done it, it did not sound like it came out of his mouth. I like the harmony with. I don't even know if you would call it. I guess you would call it a harmony, but it's. Their voices aren't blending. You can hear them separately, but I'm pretty sure it's Scott and Mitch. At least it sounded like Mitch, but him and Kirsty are kind of, since they're singing in the background, they're a little bit harder to recognize their voice in this song. But like the dynamic between them, even though Scott's singing in a higher voice, like it still was like really pretty with like Scott in the foreground and, like I said, Mitch or Kirsty, whichever one it was, in the background. But I want to just say this, like, and it's not even just about Matt, but I listen to a lot of live bands here locally. I live next to a lake, or not, I don't live right next to it, but there's a big lake that goes through the county that I live in. So we have like a lot of little small concerts and stuff like that. I never realized how important a bass guitar is, like to the beat, to the rhythm of the song, to everything. I've just never noticed it before, I think, until I got into Pentatonix. And of course this was before Matt. This is when whenever the first time I heard him, but I just really never noticed it before, because it would sound so much different without a bass guitar. And it's just like something so simple that if they're on stage, you really don't recognize it unless whoever's playing the bass guitar is like, sometimes they like to wear like sunglasses and be the super cool person. But all right, let me finish up the song.
Show me what love's about. Thought I never wanna settle down, but with you I do. Wish I knew from the start, love is good, won't fall apart. Giving up would be the hardest part, cause with you I got that easy love. Oh, easy love. Yeah, you give me that easy love. I got that easy love. Easy love. I got that easy love.
one thing I did love about the song is it had like a Caribbean type beat to it. I don't know why, but music like that just makes me just kind of like vibe to it. But if you've seen, I don't know how many times I've said this on Pentatonix Day, because we haven't heard a lot of love songs from Pentatonix on this channel, but I am a absolute sucker for love songs, so I really enjoyed this because it is a love song. Even though it's more of an up-tempo love song, I still really enjoyed it. Pretty sure, I don't know, you guys got to let me know. At the end of the song, there was like a high-pitched singing, and at first I thought it was Mitch, but then it almost sounded like Scott, because it almost sounded like he went into his normal singing voice, so I couldn't really tell. But yeah, I really enjoyed that. And it just sucks because if somebody like a big name solo artist would have put this song out, it would have been up towards the top of the charts. But because it's a acapella group and it's Pentatonix, it probably never got any radio play, or if it did, it was like very localized. And it just sucks. But I really enjoyed this. Like every original I've heard from them, I thought should have been radio type. I'm sure it's a joint process of them writing, but their writing is phenomenal. I love it. But I want to get off here. It's already a long video. You guys hit that like button, comment down below, subscribe to the channel. Thank y'all for watching.